You know, for a guy that posts motorcycle videos, I do happen to ride a lot off camera as well. And it's times like these I try to like look for physical evidence that I'm like improving in life, or like physical evidence of things I want to talk about. And I think I found one. I think I found one. The R9 had a flat tire for a little bit. Gee, I wonder why that happened. But that's no big deal, that happens. And so I got the tire replaced a couple of days ago. This is a brand new tire as of like 5-6 days ago. I put this brand new tire on with about 4,600 miles, and now it's sitting at 5,100 exactly. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up, it's a little important here. I want you guys to acknowledge the size of those chicken strips. I mean, brother, we're talking like I can fit 2 fingers in there. The point I'm trying to make is basically more so than any time period that I've been riding motorcycles these past 5-6 years. I'm riding safer than I ever have. Almost to the point that I think, whether I'm admitting it to myself or not, I might be a little bit scared of riding. Almost to my own detriment. I think that's kind of what I want to talk about today.
Oh, come on. Can we not start my video off with me having to do something sketchy? Stopping dead on the highway. This is hell. I am in hell. Looking around, I was like, dang, everybody's staring at me today. What am I doing? Like, I just drive in peace? Everyone's just staring at me. And then I look down, I'm like, oh, I'm on a bright red Ducati with straight pipes. The irony is not lost upon me. I feel like that Peter Griffin. Stop looking at me. I don't want the attention.
Hey, you look like you've been places.
Stop looking at me! I do not want this attention!
I forget sometimes I'm on a vehicle that's just begging for attention.
While I was sitting and eating Chipotle, a young gentleman came up and asked if he could take a photo of the bike, and I wasn't going to be like, no, you can't take a photo. I think he's still there. Pop an earplug out. What's up, bro?
Your app again? I don't.
What's up?
Which one is your app?
What are you looking me up on?
Facebook.
Facebook? I don't even know what my ad is on Facebook. Oh, shit. The sun is bright as f***. I can't look up at that. What's your name?
Noah.
No, pleasure, dude.
If I get to a pillow, I'll see you one day on the road or something.
Yeah, you trust me. It's a pretty cool community around here. So drive safe, dude. I just sat down to eat. It wasn't that guy. It was somebody else. Came up and he was like a Christian guy. Wanted to pray with me. Of course, I wasn't gonna deny. I wasn't gonna be like no. I grew up Catholic. I'm not like super hyper religious these days. I don't go to church or nothing. I feel like you got to be like, I don't know, just let him pray with you, not hurting you. It was sweet. He was like telling me he hopes God helps my transgressions and all that jazz. That was like really kind of nice. I like that. The world needs more of that, not the negative people freaking out over nothing. Both of them recognized me though. That guy and the other guy who was more religious, like getting recognized twice in Chipotle, bro. Every single year, more and more it's been happening. Sorry, bro. Getting recognized in Chipotle twice is insane. It feels kind of, it feels a little bit strange. Kind of makes me wonder how life could have been different if I never started posting. I'm not saying like getting recognized is a bad thing, or like, I always kind of come back to this feature of, if you're going to post on the internet, you're kind of just accepting the fact that people are going to recognize you and enjoy, like they want to enjoy your stuff. They want to come up to you and say hi and be like, I see you on my phone. I want to say hi to you. That's like a normal thing, especially if it's like your conscious decision to hit post. Like, no one's making me do that. At the same time, it's still weird. It just never, I don't think it's something I'm ever going to get used to. I don't know, it just makes me think about life if I where would I be now if I never posted? Would I have a job? Would I be graduated by now? What would I be working? I don't know. The videos, they take up a lot of time. I don't know if I'm ahead or behind anymore. It's hard to admit, a little photo ruined my day. Something, popped on the good old feed. Yeah, is this. I was like, grabbed the real man's bike, and it was the old V4. 2 weeks before I dumped that shit in the ditch. Idiot. I saw that pop on my feed, and it made me think about my crash last year. I mean, I've been thinking about it a lot lately, bro. It's hard not to. It's almost 1 year since my V4 crash, and here I am still riding one like an idiot. And it makes me think that same thing, bro. It makes me think, what could have been? I'm seeing a lot of parallels between this year and last year, where it's like I have a problem. Like, I have school in the spring. As soon as school is let out, I feel like my content gets a lot better. I'm like, heck yeah, dude. I'm like, I find purpose in what I'm doing. I have a few videos pop off where I'm like, I really feel like I can truthfully believe in what I'm saying. They're well thought out, well put together. They have good lessons in them. Like, it's good. There's something good to take, inherently good to take away from it. Like the short form stuff with the friends, like that stuff was doing really well. And then as soon as school hit, bro, as soon as, I start going back to school, all of a sudden I feel like I'm just missing again. School takes away a lot of my focus. A lot of what I want to do, I can't not do because of school. I have to wake up 5 days out of my week. I get weekends. It's like working a job, bro. It's like working 2 full-time jobs at the same time. I can just hear my friend's voices go off in my head. Oh, my lobster's too buttery. Oh, my steak's too juicy. And to a degree, it's like, what am I really complaining about? Like, oh, filming is too difficult, but I don't want to put out slop. I don't want to put out brain rot. Yeah, there's this motorcycle, there's actually a few of them now. There's a few like motorcyclists on TikTok and Facebook and all this stuff who've kind of picked up on the rage baity motorcycle content, where they have like a cop who comes up and he's like, who's your buddy? And except the cop's not real, and it's like based off of my old videos. And I'm like watching these videos and I'm like, bro, like, it makes me mad. It makes me irrationally angry to watch a fake video. It's like, you don't learn anything. It's just rage bait. It just makes me mad. The goal of it is to get angry. Oh, I don't like that cop treating that biker wrong, but it's like, it's not a real cop. So it's like, where's the harm? And I thought about it for a second. I was like, wait a minute. I've literally done those same style of videos. I'm guilty of the exact same thing. I get where the hate comes from. I kind of think y'all are a little valid now. I don't want to watch social media to get angry and mad. I'm trying to smile. I'm trying to be happy. And it's just, it's a little hard when everybody's being so negative. Oh, I picked up a little leaf. You're my friend now. Put you in there. No! I was trying to put him in the gas thing. I hold on my little leaf. And especially with everything that's been in the news lately. My God. Is it just me, or is like the recent events, I don't want to go too deep into it, risk getting my whole channel blown up. Oh, you have to go this way. You have to go the really cool road. All right, I'm going to wait here for a second. Wait for her to kind of go a little bit quicker, and there's more cars. Ooh, I thought that was a cop for a second. All right. Oh boy, this may not be the road I thought it was going to be. A certain man with the initials of CK. I don't even want to give my opinion on it, bro, because it's like, that's my whole point. Seeing every person who thinks that their take is worth valid crap trying to give their opinion about something. There seems like there's no good take to have. Like, everyone's just looking for something to get angry at. This is like the one news story that finally just like, I'm done. I don't even want to pay attention to the news anymore. I'm tired of looking at my phone and there's some new depressing, angry person on my phone telling me I should be mad. I can't even sit here and pretend like last year I was making videos that had a little bit of political undertones, and now I'm sitting here, I'm like, I don't want any part of it. You're not going to convince anybody of anything, and everybody's just looking for an excuse to get mad, so saying something is just going to, you're just making people mad, and I don't want to make people mad with the videos I post. Just no point. Want to ride motorcycle? Let's go! Why am I trying to wheelie this fucking thing? It was so much easier when I just didn't care. When I didn't know what it felt like to be dragged across the ground with bare skin. So much easier not to care about life. I was looking at it like, oh, I could just hop on the motorcycle and, like, I'm not a huge believer in God, but I'm a believer that God wants me bad enough, he's going to take me. And so that was my thing. I was like, if I'm hopping on the bike and like something happens, and like, it's just always meant to happen. Changed since then, and now I think that, crazy concept that if you live your life in a risky manner, risky things are going to happen to you. I think I have a problem with the way I see the world. Something like that. That crash hurt me bad, man. Motherfucker, I saw Jixabra yesterday. I thought the dude was about to jump out the hospital bed. I walk in there, dude's like, okay, his legs are still broken, wrists are messed up, but I swear, he's like, he wants to look like he wants to climb out of bed. He had like a little fall risk thing. It says like he's a fall risk, whatever that means. I'm like, what, bro? They think you're going to try to run down the hallway and trip and fall on yourself? They got top-notch security in that hospital. I'm starting to think it's just to keep Jixabra down. Man, I wish I could think like that, dude. Just the positivity and to be able to, like, I have to force myself to smile at certain things. He's just able to do it. Feels like every problem, every single little small negative thought stems from crashing that V4. Why did I crash that thing? Why did I crash it? Why did I crash that stupid V4? Every doubt every single piece of like I'm scared of riding comes from that one instance. I mean, but listen, I know chicken strips are like the worst way to measure a rider skill. It's just a measure of like how much you're willing to lean over a motorcycle. Actually, the V4s aren't that bad. I mean, you can tell the majority of the wear is, it's like pretty flat spotted, this rear tire. I've owned this rear tire the entire, like this has been the stock tire this bike came with. You can see I sometimes get it over here. I one time got it all the way over here, it looks like, but then yeah, the rest of this tire is untouched. It's actually not that bad for a 200 size tire. Not to toot my own horn a little bit. And to be clear, last year on my H2's tire, which is also a 200 tire, I had that thing all the way to the edge. Like, I've definitely been places where I've been more comfortable with putting or getting rid of all of the chicken strip on the bike. If you don't know, chicken strips kind of refer to this little, like, part of the unused tire. And people try to make fun of other people for not using it. For not using, like, the entirety of the tire, because it usually, you know, people try to imply that it means that you're not comfortable with the motorcycle you're riding if it means you have a large amount of chicken strip, which I guess in a way is what I'm saying too. But as a guy who literally had track days, this hooligan is killing it. He just passed that car down there. He's killing it. What is he doing? You good? Yo, no, I'm good. I just I'm filming a YouTube video, so.
Oh shit, my bad.
No, it's all good.
I follow you, man.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
I was talking about the chicken strips. I was explaining that whole phenomenon, but
Oh yeah, yep.
oh yeah. They're pretty good sized chicken strips, I should say, but
Well, what are you gonna do?
means I got some work to do.
Cool, man. Well, I'm not gonna hold you up.
No, yeah. Thanks for stopping and saying hi.
Man, hey, be safe out there.
Appreciate you. He's flying on that thing, on that hog. My God. All right. Recognized 3 times in one video. You want a signature? You want a photo? That's a reference to something my friend said in one of the short form videos that I posted. He's just like, every time someone recognizes me when I'm out with my buddies, he's like, you want a signature? You want like, it's just a joke. I have to explain the joke because I'm by myself. It's less funny. They don't want to laugh with me a little bit here. The R9s, I wanted to use the R9 as the better example of this because it's like a more recent, like I just bought that rear tire for that bike, and those 500-600 miles were in this past week, and you can so clearly, like even compared to this tire, if you go back to the beginning of the video, like I have been terrified of riding lately. God forbid a boy just wants to ride safe, but like it's not good to be afraid of what you're riding. It's just I'm getting all these little flashbacks to laying in the hospital, and especially with Jixabra and Sean and everything. Just it's not been a fun year, bro. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this phenomenon in my videos before, but often I feel like that little crash was a little portal to like the worst universe possible. And again, it just makes me think about what could have been. I should probably mention chicken strips are something only like TikTok kids care about, because in reality when you talk to like actual track people, you realize you're supposed to lead off the bike further than like having a little bit of tire left over can be a good thing depending on the track and things like that. And let alone, you shouldn't be doing this stuff on the straight anyway, but it's just one of those things you have like idiots at gas stations will come up and be like, oh, look at you, look at these chicken strips, oh, you got chicken strips. Like, who are you really impressing by like trying to get your chicken strips down? Like, idiots at the gas station? Yeah, who are you really impressing? This little family having a picnic, there's some people walking in the road, that's cool. Things you only see, but alright. You guys know we're all gonna die one day, right? I know, crazy revelation, I know. I just want you guys to imagine, like, that one day when you finally pass. You know, a lot of religions like to call on this idea of judgment. I'm not asking, like, what specific denomination that you choose to worship, but I'm just, like, thinking in theory, just play with me here. What if you have to come face to face with the person that, like, the peak you, with, like, the peak human being that you could have been had you put in the effort? What if you have to come face to face with that person? Is it gonna be like looking in the mirror when you go up there? Oh my God. All right, gentlemen, all right. I hear ya. Is it gonna be like looking in the mirror? Are you going to step in front of that person? It's gonna be identical to the person you are, or is it not? Do you have a lot of room? Do you have a lot of room for improvement? I don't know. I feel like personally, I am not gonna be looking at the person that I am today. Still feel like I got a long ways to go. Maybe if I didn't crash that stupid V4, then I would be a little bit closer to that progress, but what could have been? What's up?
Go left to get to the pier.
Go left to go what pier?
To go to the pier.
Oh no, it's right there. That's if you want to go to the flats.
No, that's like
Thank you, bro. Yours too. Make that 4 times, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is unfair. It's like biker people, of course, are gonna know. It's just biker people in Cleveland.
Oh my goodness. Cleveland, the city you are. These guys are just they're going to split up. I already know.
Don't look at the dam.
What's up?
Don't look at the dam.
I'm not. I'm more looking at that.
It's a frame cover. It's a cover.
It's a
It's a project.
It's a, what do you call it? Not a salvage title. What do they call it? Like a recovered title or whatever? Oh, well, my bad.
Bro has a crack in the frame. My God. I don't even know what you call that. Whew.
What's up, bro?
Are you recording?
I was just taking a photo
Oh, okay.
of catching a little thumbnail real quick.
Type Okay. What the
You just come out?
It might just come out. Not too long ago. I just decided to go for a little solo rip today.
I have so many questions. The shirtless controversy.
Oh boy, from like a year ago. My God.
That was really cool talking with those guys for a little bit about like beginner bikes. That's what the one did. There was no talk of shirtless controversies, I swear. He was just asking me about like what's a good beginner bike. You know, he said he rode dirt bikes. I get that question a lot. There's tons of resources out there if you're looking for something like that. I have nothing interesting to add to that conversation, trust me. Oh my dear God. Alright, that could have been really bad. I can tell he was like not gonna miss his exit, but also I think he saw me. Well, he definitely saw me, or else he would have just mowed me down. You know, there's also the possibility that what could have been is a stupid statement. You can't change the past. I can't reverse the fact that I fucking messed myself up on that V4. And show people that would say that there's no point wallowing in it. It's likely just some leftover like primal human DNA that like makes you overanalyze situations where your life is almost threatened. It's like a biological reason as to why your brain doesn't want you to let go of that. Because I put myself in very likewise behavior over and over again on a daily basis, and then I'm thinking about that crash all the time. It makes my brain be like, it makes you ride more careful. One time is all it takes. You know, perhaps maybe just putting on a smile and just looking ahead towards the future might be the smarter play. You know, maybe there is a little bit of credibility to that. Yeah, you know, just cross the street whenever you want to. That's cool. Jesus. Yeah, I guess there's not really much of a point in worrying about what happened. I mean, like, yeah, you want there might be a balance to this stuff where it's like, yeah, you don't want to do the stupid stuff and learn from the mistakes, obviously, but I just wish the solution was to just no pain, no gain type of deal, you know? Something like that.
Dude, actually, if you guys want another physical measure of how just stupid I can be sometimes, check this out. Bro, I'm still rocking the belt that I crashed in on the V4. To this day, bro, even my mom was making fun of me for this one. She's like, you gotta have multiple belts. You can't just have one. I'm like, Mom, that is not how my brain operates. Gotta save up for the next bike. Papa wants an R1. Oops, spoilers.
Well, I just saw somebody that I've known ever since I was just a little kid, and you know, they called me a fucking loser, so that was cool. Off camera, of course. I'm not making this a personal issue. It's just, I guess, kind of tying that event back to this whole what could have been subject matter. Not everyone's gonna forgive you, man. I don't know. I guess I don't really have much of a lesson on that one. It's all right, boys. I guess I'm just gonna go home. Talk to you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves out there. Bye bye.